In the escalating geopolitical crisis, prominent American politicians and public figures are sharply divided over the United States' involvement in the ongoing conflict between Israel and Iran. The atmosphere is tense in Washington as Congress grapples with the weighty decision of whether or not America should deepen its engagement in the Middle East. Republican Congressman Thomas Massie has made his stance clear, arguing that the conflict is not America's battle. His statement reflects a growing faction within the party that is wary of international entanglements and leans heavily on constitutional mandates for congressional approval of military action. However, history shows that Congress has struggled to assert this authority, as seen in 2020 when an attempt to constrain President Trump's actions against Iran through the War Powers Resolution fell short after Trump vetoed the motion. Amidst these tensions, former President Donald Trump has been vocal, demanding unconditional surrender from Iran. His rhetoric marked a shift from his earlier approach, where he occasionally suggested negotiations. During a brief interaction with the press following the G7 summit in Canada, Trump exuded a reluctance to engage diplomatically, instead focusing on a hardline stance against Iran's nuclear ambitions. Trump's pivot has created fissures among his supporters. Those who cherished his America First doctrine, advocating for minimal overseas engagement, are conflicted. The likes of former Fox News host Tucker Carlson have publicly urged Trump to adhere to his non-interventionist principles. This criticism has not gone unnoticed, with Trump retaliating on his social media platform, underscoring the threat posed by Iran's nuclear capabilities. In a bid to consolidate support and allay fears of overreach, the White House released a compendium of Trump's past statements underscoring his consistent position against Iran's nuclear development. Vice President Vance also entered the fray, bolstering Trump's narrative by stressing the restraint shown thus far, while affirming the executive right to intensify involvement if deemed necessary. As debates rage on Capitol Hill and beyond, the American leadership walks a fine line between domestic pressures, international alliances, and the ever-looming specter of nuclear proliferation, with the world watching closely.